Hello all, welcome to my channel. This is the syllabus of Diploma MWC subject of ENTC. So first chapter is wireless communication system. In that we have first topic mobile radio standards. So mobile radio standards are basically 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G and 5G. So first is 0G, that's zero generation, which is originated in 1970s. So it is a half duplex system. Half duplex system is only one can receiver or transmitter can receive or send the signal, and it is not able to support the handover mechanism. What is handover mechanism we will see in next chapter. So then after that we have a 1G mobile radio standards, that is first generation of mobile, that is originated in 1980s. You can only understand by 10 years of gap in each of generation. So what is the advantages of first generation? That is the channel bandwidth of first generation is 13 kilohertz, which is very good. And second is modulation used is FM, that is frequency modulation, and as well as frequency division multiple access is also used in first generation. And what are the disadvantages of this system is unreliable handoff. Unreliable, we can say that it is not a secure generation. That's why it is unreliable. Second is poor voice quality. Third is less security, as I said, as unreliable. And fourth is high noise. Like noise is extra noise, extra sound which are generated in the system, that is extra in 1G compared to other system. Second is 2G. So second generation is originated in 1990s and it uses digital modulation technique. So in 2G we use the digital modulation techniques. Modulation techniques has many types like DM modulation, FDM modulation. And then second advantage of 2G is efficient frequency spectrum and utilization. Bandwidth is divided in the parts, so we can use efficiently this. And this 2G system uses TDMA, that is time division multiple access, and CDMA code division multiple access. So 2G standards are divided in two types: TDM based, CDMA based. So for in TDMA based we have GSM IS-136, PDC. In CDMA based we have IS-95. And what is the full form of that? GSM is called as Global System for Mobile, IS-136 is called as Interim Standard or 36, as well as PDC is called as Pacific Digital Cellular. IS-95 is Interim Standard 95, which is specified here. And then after that we have the advantages of this system. So 2G has better voice quality compared to 1G, and better security than 1G, less noise, reliable handover mechanism is established in 2G, as well as digital signals can consume less battery power. Then what is the disadvantage? Why we go for 3G over 2G? So video data is not supported. Like we nowadays we do the video calling, that not supported in 2G. As well as there is limited internet browsing, then limited network coverage, and it causes weak signal. After that established the 2.5 generation, it is also called as 2.5 generation. So it is better than 2G but not than 3G. So what is the advantage of this system is video data is supported in 2.5 generation, as well as security of data is better than 2G. We have limited connection in 2G, better than this we have 2.5 generation have better security. What is disadvantages of this? It does not support video conferencing. Nowadays we use Google Meet, Zoom, that are not supported in 2.5 generation. And it has also limited web browsing. Third generation, it is established in 2000s, and it uses WCDMA, that is wide band coast division multiple access. WCDMA also called as UMTS, that is universal mobile telephone system. This system we can largely cover in next topic. And what is advantages of third generation over of 1G, 2G. So it is support video conferencing services, higher data rate. And now what is disadvantages of 3G? So power consumption is very high compared to others. Infrastructure cost is very high in 3G. So now, second topic in our syllabus is mobile wireless system. So, it includes first cordless telephone system, second cellular telephone system. So, first we will see what is the cell. Cell is a small coverage area called as cell. It is very small geographical area. Cell shape is hexagonal and each cell has its own base station. You can see that it is one cell, it is one cell, it is one cell. It is cell called A cell, B cell. We can name any other type, like you can name this X, Y, Z, anything you want that. In this cell we have assigned different frequency in this cell, different frequency, uh, as well as in this different frequency. Adjacent cells are assigned with different frequency to avoid interference like noise and extra things. Then what is this units of cellular system? This is cell. In that it is the base station, as I said. uh, mm, each cell has its own base station. It is cell, it is base station, and this is all cells are connected to mobile switching center, that is MSC, and MSC is connected to PSTN, that is public telephone switching network. And MSC is also known as the heart of system. This is also known as the heart of the cellular system. So now we will see the what is the difference between cordless and cellular system. This is the two system of mobile wireless system. So cordless system is operation is only connected few hundred meters, but cellular has very large range, and cordless system is portable, and cellular has so wireless local loop used for fixed users. It is designed to replace the wired communication between end user and central office. Like we use previous copper cables or etc. that we have to replace. That's why we use wireless local loop. It is used to carry both voice and data signals. In data signals, we can say that images, data signals, voice recordings, as well as videos and other things. Then we will see the what is the diagram of wireless local loop. So that is this is the NOC. This is all data. You can say that it is the base station and this is the users. So this take all the data and it sent to the user without any wired settings. That's why it is called as wireless local loop. So we will see what is the architecture, which the wireless local loop architecture consists of which. So firstly, WASO, wireless access subscriber unit. Then WANU, wireless access network unit, switch, PSTN. Then what is the WASU? So it provide air interference for wireless connectivity in the network. So what is the air interference? So we have in air we send the signals in the form of waves. So that is the wireless access subscriber unit. Then now WANU. So WANU provides routing, then showing the signal to the path, that is called a routing. It provides location, authentication of user, and billing. What is authentication? What is the authentication? Authentication is the verification of device or person. We can call as authentication. Like we see in this is the NOC. We will see what is NOC. So NOC is the network operation center which perform the manage the network of function. So it is connected in various network like for base station as well as the user. And then this is the interconnection of to using the fiber cable. Fiber cable is a one type of cable, like we have copper cable, twisted wire, UTP called as FTP cables. So this is the one type of the cable which sends the data in the form of the light. So the wireless local loop has two types. LMD, LMDS, MMDS. That is local multi-point distribution service and multi-point distribution service. So there is no need to see this point in depth as per syllabus. So we will see the next base station. So what is the base station? So it allows a full duplex communication. Has two types: half duplex as well as full duplex. So full duplex means we can send the data and receive the data at the time, like simultaneously. We can, it is the example of call. We can talk receiver and sender at a time. That is called the full duplex communication. So it sends and receives the signal from customer premises equipment, and base station has a fixed location. So we'll see what is the customer premises equipment. So it consists of antenna mounted outdoor and indoor subscriber unit. So this is nothing but the antennas, which is the place in the base station. Last point of this chapter is mobile phone unit. So this is a diagram of mobile phone unit, which consists of transmitter, frequency synthesizer, receiver, logic unit, control unit, and handset meant you can say that user, and this is the antenna. So we will see what this equipments in depth. First is transmitter. So transmitter is the which says the device, that's called the transmitter. So it is able to handle audio processing, power control, and transmission done through the antennas. So the same antenna we can use for receiving purpose as well as transmitting purpose. As you know, we use a phone, so we can receive the signal at a time, we can send the signal, upload the videos, download the videos. That is the same thing. The same device can receive as well as transmit the things. And transmitting and receiving frequency is 45 megahertz for avoiding the interference of the transmitter as well as receiver. We use different frequency for the same device for transmitting as well as receiving. Now what is the receiver? So it is actually a super heterodyne receiver. So all at receiver amplifier boosts the received cell side signal. So when we send the signal, in between that signal get so weak, that's why we use the repeater for generating the or boosting the signal, as well as we use the amplifier. Now based on this information, MTSO decides the switching of the cell to another cell. Like we are calling in the cell of A, we have to send the signal in C. So receiver decide which signal, which transmission path, or we can say the which route they can take. Frequency synthesizer. So frequency synthesizer, as signal is going but we need anything to carry the signal, that is done by frequency synthesizer. Next component is logic unit. So it consists of microcontroller with RAM and ROM. So it generates signal from for transmitter as well as receiver. It used to interrupt the signals from the MTSO and cell side. It can differ the signal from mixing of this. So last component is the control unit. So it consists of microphone, speaker, camera, sensor. We can say that output device is controlled by control unit, is operated by the microprocessor. So the microprocessor drives the LCD display and other indicates. This microprocessor memory is used to save the call number and auto dial features. Like in our phone, we have the app called phone or contact. We have saved the list of the peoples or friends of yours. So this is done by the control unit. So this is the first chapter of our EMWC. I will upload the next chapter tomorrow. Thank you. If you have any queries, you can comment down.